We've got a bit of rain coming down right now, but luckily Nick's here to fill us in. Nick, are we right in the thick of things right now?
From about the city limits of Vienna on up to the north, south of Freiburg, right at the Osage and Marys County line, you need to be seeking shelter right now. This is still a very dangerous situation, and unless you have a lot of lightning with this storm, it is nighttime. This is a very dangerous time to have a tornado warning because chances are you are not going to be able to see this tornado coming if we have one on the ground right now. And some other areas reports of the winds picking up quite a bit and getting plenty of lightning outside. And here is the main line. It's a very intense line. It's a very heavy rain in here, maybe some small hail embedded in there. Earlier, we're seeing 9 inches in this part of Boone County, but thankfully, at least for the roads, they're not so bad. It's turning to slush, and Highway 63 moving along at a pretty good pace right now. Thankfully, for the last few days, we've been warm, so road temperatures have stayed warm enough, so we're not seeing a lot of snow stick to the roads. So we're just seeing a lot of wet roads, so just slow down, take your time, and you'll get to where you're going without too much trouble tonight. The satellite radar composite painting that low pressure system now heading off to the north and to the east, where those folks don't need any more rain or snow. But for us, we're under control of the big blue H, this nice high pressure, giving us southerly winds and feeding us a lot of warm, moist air that will, in time, erode plenty of the snow in as little as a day or two. Here it is in precipcast. This is the main storm track. Any storm system that tries to bring some relief our way, or at least tries to come towards mid-Missouri, it's going to be stuck along this track. So any rain chances will fly overhead to our north and stay away from us, while this blocking ridge of high pressure will just keep getting stronger and keep sending in more warm, humid, and hot air towards this way. So come 5 o'clock, we're going to watch for thunderstorms firing up ahead of the cold front, and as we head into around midnight, we're going to see a strong line of thunderstorms fire up. The main threats I'm seeing are large hail, damaging winds, and it's not a big threat, but we cannot rule out a few tornadoes. And as we head into 6 a.m. or early Monday morning, the severe threat will push on out of here. We could see a few showers lingering behind, but the severe threat will end before you head to work or school on Monday. Grown to a pretty impressive cell. If we were to look for a tornado within this storm, it would be in this area right in here. It is just to the north and northwest of Vienna. It'll be north of Missouri Route 42 and to the west of US 63. And I managed to take some of the more surprising numbers of hail, about 8 miles north of California, anywhere between 2 and 2.5 inch diameter of hail. And you can go all the way down the list, 4 miles west of Americus, 2.5 inch size hail. But Big Spring in Montgomery County, 4-inch hail at almost 1/4 to 7. That's about the size of baseballs or grapefruit-sized hail. But right now, live Doppler 8 cooling back into the 50s for a bit, but definitely mostly sunny skies. But we'll quickly rebound back up into the upper 60s for Thursday before the next system comes knocking on our door next weekend with highs in the 70s.
Well, tomorrow looks absolutely beautiful, Nick.
It's perfect. Get out and enjoy it if you can.
Great.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Nick.
You're welcome.
Now, your live Doppler 8 First Alert weather.
Welcome back. We are coming up on 6:13 and another beautiful look over the Winston Churchill Memorial in downtown Fulton. Definitely another picture-perfect day if you don't mind a little toasty temperatures, but we need to head back inside because we have a few things to talk about tonight. Live Doppler 8 First Alert radar, clear for now, but we're expecting this to get a little busy as we head into the overnight hours tonight, and I'll detail that in good time. Right now, outside this evening, sunny skies, still 89 in Columbia with the humidity still at 50%. Dew point at 68 though, so it still feels a little sluggish to be outside. South-southeasterly winds at 5 miles per hour, and our barometric pressure continues to fall from 29.88 inches of mercury. Let's check in on our neighbors around the viewing area. We are starting to cool off quite a bit. 90 in Paris as well as in Fayette right now, 89 in California, 90 in Jeff City, 88 in Vienna. So everybody's hovering right around 90, but as the clouds and the rain start to work their way down from the north, we will see temperatures drop quite a bit into the lower 70s and upper 60s for overnight lows. Here's a look at the latest satellite and radar composite over the past 12 hours. Not a whole lot to talk about to start off the day, just a lot of fair skies, maybe a few high clouds streaming through. But we have to widen our view out because I'm keeping my eye on this complex of thunderstorms that caused some problems around the Omaha area where they had a pretty rough thunderstorm come through there. And I just learned from SPC that we could see a new severe thunderstorm watch come up anytime now for the western parts of our viewing area from about Kansas City over to about the US 65 corridor. And this is the reason why. We got a warm front coming back up from the south, lifting northward, which will create a surface boundary layer to launch some thunderstorms as we head into the evening tonight. And an upper level disturbance is what really triggered this complex of thunderstorms. That short wave will continue to rise southeast, and it will ride along the warm front as it comes closer to our area overnight. So these thunderstorms will eventually make a beeline towards the area as we head into your early Friday morning. Let's show you what precipcast will plan this out for you. We have nothing going on right now, but come 10 o'clock, we're going to see the complex of storms fire up just in our northwestern counties. And it'll be during the overnight and early morning hours on Friday where we'll see the storms really get into the Columbia area, Sedalia. We'll see probably some rough thunderstorms come around. We'll have this complex sliding southeast again, but by the time we head into lunchtime, rain will be gone, the clouds will be gone, sunny skies, and we'll get a bit of a break before more rounds of rain will be coming in for the rest of the weekend. So, planning your day out for tomorrow, let's have a look. We'll start off at 70 by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, 84 by lunchtime with all the clouds and rain getting on out of here, 88 for our high in Columbia. But everywhere else, if you're north of I-70, you're going to see highs top out in the middle to upper 80s, 88 for Paris as well as in Mexico, 87 in Moberly. But south of 70, closer to the I-44 corridor, chances are better there that you'll see highs right around 90 or in the lower 90s for the most part. And it just stays unsettled for the rest of this weekend as that front that's lifting our way stalls out. We'll get several chances for thunderstorms, but I want to stress the weekend will not be a complete washout. These will be very scattered. You will have time to make outdoor plans, but you just need to plan accordingly. We'll help you do so throughout the upcoming days. Highs will be stuck in the middle 80s as we head into Tuesday, but after Tuesday, we begin to see skies clear out. And after another round of storms on Wednesday, we finally clear out and enjoy a good start to the next weekend with highs in the middle 80s. And also, don't forget about the fan club. We love any of you donating new or gently used fans to the Lowe's in Jefferson City or Columbia or the hardware store in Fulton.
Because it certainly is warming back up out there.
It is indeed.
Sure is.
Thanks, Nick. A 200